aground. Why? Yeah, I guess this is what happens when you buy a boat with absolutely no experience and just try to go sailing on a big, long trip. Good morning, we are about to head out on today's adventure, and it's a pretty cool one today. In one of our previous videos, we actually attempted to do this trip, but I mean, we failed, so we had to turn around. One, we underestimated like how long the trip was. And two, our engine was acting up, so we didn't really want to take any chances. But today we have a much better plan. We're gonna split this trip over 2 days, so it's gonna be a lot more chill. The weather is amazing. It's warm, it's sunny, should be a lot of wind, at least a little bit later. And another cool thing, we got some new piece of gear. This like navigation system, Orca it's called. So we'll test that out today. So let's get the boat ready and head out of the marina. Right, we are out of this like entryway channel into the marina, and now we can pull up the sail. So we're gonna start by pulling up the mainsail, and yeah, then we'll see how we go. Pretty good. Let's see. Drag and turn. So our new navigation app says we're going like 2.5 knots. Thinking we will pull out the jib as well. See if we can get going even more. Got a bit more speed for sure, like 3.5 knots the app says that we're doing now. So yeah, let's cruise for a little bit and well, see how we go.
So we just turned off the engine and now we're just enjoying the silence, and we're just free sailing, which is really nice.
Okay, so hopefully I can just pull up a map and show you what I'm talking about, because I want to share with you the route today. So we just sailed out of the marina and we're now like in this little tiny open spot here. Basically for the next probably 3 or 4 hours maybe. It's a lot of like channel sailing, and we just got picked up by a little wind push. That feels pretty nice. And well, after probably around 3 or 4 hours, depending on our speed, we should get more out in the open, which is basically where we made it to the last time we tried this trip and we had to turn around. But we're definitely looking forward to being more out in the open water, because then we can test out the autopilot. We only tried it once, and I mean, it works, but I want to try it for, I guess, a more extended period of time and just see what it's like to relax. So these next few hours are going to be pretty, I guess, attentive. We need to be awake. There's also a lot of fishing gear, at least in this area here, and then all those narrow channels. Right, so I'm actually following the sail route that this Orca navigation system is showing me. And well, we can look at that a little bit later, because right now we actually have to do a tack, and then shortly after, just up here, we have to do a tack again to get into the next little channel. But it will be the first time that I have done a kind of tack with the mainsail up as well. Should be interesting. Hopefully I know how to do it. Right, there we go. Well, sort of. I mean, that went okay. No big issues there. And we picked up some speed. Now, one thing that is a little bit annoying, maybe I mentioned this before, we don't have like our wind indicator. Like, it's broken up there, so we have nothing to just tell where the wind is actually coming from. So I mean, I'm like looking at the weather apps to get an idea of whereabouts they should be coming from, and then using things like the flag and other stuff to kind of get a better indication. But you know, it's not very accurate, so the sail trim is probably gonna be pretty shite. But I mean, we are moving, so oh, we're healing a little bit. And it's time for our next tack, so we're gonna get back on the right direction to head into this channel up here. Not bad, 2 tacks in a row. Both went pretty smoothly, I think. And first time doing it with the mainsail up as well. I think, I don't know if it's more difficult or anything, it just adds, I guess, an extra dimension that, you know, I have to think about. Especially because the baby woke up, so Sally is down with him. Going a little bit too much upwind here, but there is a buoy right up here. I just want to creep around again, just to be safe. Hopefully we can just do it. Oh. Well, we didn't manage. Had to sail the other way around the buoy, but we should be fine. It is just, I guess, indicating that a little bit further in there it gets really shallow, but at least according to the maps we should be good, and we haven't hit anything yet. Okay, and so in just a minute I'm gonna pull in the jib and turn on the engine again. Then we're gonna motor sail for a little while, because we do have to turn straight up against the wind and go through some channels there. So let's do it. Basically out of nowhere the wind just picked up a lot. We got both sails up, and I mean we're just flying. Still have the engine on in neutral just because it is a little bit almost scary because we're heeling so much sometimes when there's like a gust of wind. We haven't really tried that before. We are still going through some channels here, so are we kissing the water here? We're doing 6 knots. I think that's about as fast as this boat can go. Pillows are flying around inside. Well, that got a little bit hectic. I mean, that was the fastest we've ever sailed. That was the most we've heeled. Was the most wind we've ever been in. And I mean, it got a little bit rough. Things were getting thrown around. I mean, we haven't really gotten used to storing things 100% securely. And of course, Sally's downstairs with the baby, just making sure he's not falling around. And so we've made a quick decision here to turn the ship around and sail to another destination because we still had a lot of hours left, and it just wouldn't be fun if it's not 100% fun for Sally and the baby. And he's also a little bit angry, maybe his stomach ache, who knows, he's angry. So we're still moving here. I mean, 6 knots, but we've turned around. Woo. I mean, oh, we're moving again. And now, since we're sailing to another destination, we also are not like, we don't have the wind basically on our face. Now we have it from our side. And I mean, we're still moving really fast, but it's just way more comfortable and it's really fun. But yeah, new destination. We'll talk a little bit more about it later, I think. Now we're just gonna enjoy some sailing. That's such a nice sound, that like those bubbles getting created or whatever, like below the boat as you pass through the water. That's so nice. Okay, this is way nicer. I mean, we're still going about 6 knots, which was the same as before when we were just beating into it, but it's just 100% more comfortable now. So I think, even though we are kind of making a nemesis of this place, the Møns Klint, I think we made the right call to turn around. Holy shit. Yeah, wind is picking up again. Oh, 7 knots. Wait. Yeah, don't try to film and sail, it's kind of difficult. And you go, of course, super fast. Oh, you probably can't see it. There's a guy out there, he's just healing. Bunch. Damn. Oh, he's coming towards us. Yeah, that's the way we went. That's the way we were just before. Jesus Christ. So right now we basically have the wind straight from the back, more or less. It shifted around a little bit, it seems, but I do struggle a little bit with the jib, kind of getting it to, well, of course now it's fine, I think. I mean, we're going 5 knots, but then it flaps around a little bit, even on the same course, so I mean, that might be just the wind shifting. Oh, this flag. Yeah, see now the wind shifted a little bit, or maybe I moved, or both. Yeah, then and then I pull it in a little bit. But yeah, so I'm definitely struggling with the sail trim, or struggling, but learning at least. So I'm just trying out a bunch of different stuff and see when the wind takes hold, when it doesn't. Like, again, it's a little bit of a struggle that the best wind indicator I have is this flag. If it's slamming me in the face, I know the wind is coming from behind. Okay, this was not on purpose. So now we're like going wing on wing. I think the wind just took the mainsail and flapped it over. And the jib, of course, stayed over here. See, I'm not. Yeah, that's why it wasn't on purpose. I mean, the boom is in a position where it can't really hit anyone, but still we don't want it slamming around, I guess. Okay, yeah, it's back again. Of course, not really on purpose, but there's also something wrong with the mainsail. Not sure if you could see that from here. It's like a little bit bunched up down in the bottom. I had to like take it down and up a couple of times when it was a little bit rough and we had to go through a few narrow channels. The mainsail was just slamming around. So I think we do struggle a lot with this mainsail, getting it up and down correctly at least. So we'll have to look at that, what's going on. But I mean, wing on wing, we are moving pretty fast. 5 knots now.
As we are about to approach the marina, I start to prepare the boat, taking in the jib first and next the mainsail. I head upwind, but there is a lot of wind and something goes wrong when I'm taking down the main. Something is getting stuck and I just can't get the sail down. I run back and forth trying to get it unstuck. I pull it up and down, but nothing seems to work. It's stuck. I finally figure out what is getting stuck. One of these rods going through the sail. It's kind of being pushed, I guess, into or against the mast. So I decide that it is not something that I can fix right here and now, and then I just drop the sail down, basically on the deck. Obviously it starts flying around on deck and I need to secure it, so I have to call on Sally for help.
Skat, kan du godt komme herop? Har brug for hjælp? Kom herover, hold den her. Det er lige meget. Bare ikke for i vandet. Vi skal bare lige væk herfra. Kom. Det er ved at sejle på grund. Hold sejlet. Prøv lige at binde det. Bare send den ned under til mig. Kommer igen.
We managed to tie the sail securely around the boom, and we can motor into the marina, where things don't exactly get better. Okay, that was a little bit hectic. I think that's a good way to put it. So I think the last thing you saw was me struggling, or us struggling, to get the sail tied down. Yeah, then the camera died and we didn't get it to film anymore. But after we got the sail down, we basically just went into the marina and things went, well, well, we made it, but we'll get back to that. So we're now in Kalvehave Marina. And it's a cool little spot right next to the bridge here. And it's also really nice because for us it's actually free to stay here. We can stay here for 2 consecutive days, basically because we have our slip over in the marina pretty close. So basically there's like a handful of marinas like in this area, in this municipality, I guess. So if you have like a slip in one of these, you can stay in all the others for free for a few days. But just reflecting on the trip to get here, of course, we changed our plans. We yet again didn't go to Møns Klint. Things were a little bit rougher than what we had expected. And so we decided to turn around, basically. I also had a look at the weather. Like we were expecting when we left this morning, the forecast was saying like maybe 10 to 12 knots of wind. But we probably, at least at some point, it was more like 15 to 17 is what they were showing now. A little bit more than what I guess we're comfortable with yet. And because it was going to be such a long trip in that wind, we decided to, well, cut it short. And I guess this is like the second time Sally is in this video. Why?
Well, our baby basically cried for 4 to 5 hours. And it was a bit scary, you know, for the first time, you know, sailing, and we went heeling a lot, and it was scary for a mom with a small baby. So I kind of had to deal with that, and he like his stomach hurt. So it was just it was really hectic, and it was a bit scary. But now I know what it's like, and I'm more prepared next time. We were safe all the time. It wasn't dangerous at all, but you need to get used to it.
Yeah, and I mean, we were getting thrown around quite a bit, so we had to be, at least one of us had to be with him. And the thing is, I mean, we kind of made the decision early on, prioritized, okay, I'm gonna learn how to sail first, and then Sally can learn along the way. And so we couldn't just like switch because you still haven't learned, well, at least not enough to have a go in that wind. But we'll get there. So like next time maybe we can switch it around. That's of course the goal.
Yeah, and I'll be more comfortable when we're heeling. When it gets rough, I'll like know what to expect.
Yeah, of course. And like as soon as we turned around and we had the wind more with us, it was a lot more comfortable also down here.
But I feel like I miss out a lot as well. You know, being down here, taking care of the baby, when I really just want to be up on deck, like watching the water, trying to sail a bit. You know, I feel like I miss out a lot. So I can't wait for our next sail.
Okay, but back to what then happened on the way to this marina. Because of course, like when things start going wrong, everything just goes wrong. The sail, big mess, but we got it somewhat down. We then head into the marina. We just kind of slowly go around, like very slowly, and do a few little laps. And then we kind of sail down to the end of the marina, and then we stop moving.
Yeah.
And first I was like, man, is there so much wind that we just stop moving? And oh shit, we ran aground.
Yeah. We touched sand.
We were stuck.
Yeah.
We were stuck, but I mean, I just floored it in reverse, and it struggled a little bit, like, but we kind of grinded our way out again of the sand. You could just see, like, in the water, just sand everywhere, and like you can feel it, like, in the propeller. Basically, it was struggling, but we got out. So now we tried running aground as well. Oh. And then, of course, we had to find a slip. First, we tried somewhere, but it was too small, and we had to go around.
Way too narrow.
Around, and there's a lot of wind from our side, so we finally found a spot. We had to do a couple of tries,
And even on the final try, all our lines got tangled and it was just a big mess.
It was really, really messy, and we gathered a really big audience, so that was nice.
But finally, we got it in. But yeah, again, a complete change of plans from this trip, but I think we made the right call coming here, cutting the trip short. So yeah, time to cook some dinner.
Noodles with tofu, carrots, coconut milk, and red curry.
Looks delicious. Food, beer, Netflix, sunset. Nice.
Morning here from the marina. It's a really nice day. It's really sunny. The water's very still, and we are gonna sail out to a buoy where we will have our morning coffee and a little bite to eat, and then we'll just chill. If it is, maybe we'll go in the water, maybe not, but we'll see. And yeah, it's just gonna be a chill, nice summer day. Maybe even one of the last ones here in Denmark.
Right, we are approaching the mooring buoy here, and the baby is very angry. So Sally is just with him, and I'm gonna attempt to catch the buoy by myself. A solo operation. Time for a little break, because now we have to deal with this mainsail. I mean, the conditions are perfect for it. There's basically no wind at all, so we should have hopefully we should be able to get it fixed, to get it probably in the boom again. So what went wrong here is I mean, it got stuck yesterday, as you probably saw, and I came up and tried to fix it. You can see there's this rod, and this one, well, you can see it's way too far that way, so it just got completely stuck. I couldn't get the sail up or down or anything, and I just couldn't fix it in that wind. So that's why we decided quickly to just get the sail down and then tie it to the boom and then deal with it today. Anyway, let's try and fix this. Look at this. There's like a line, I guess, that holds the sail from going that way. And that has fallen off. So it's also come out of this little groove. And so how do we get it back in? Sally is putting the sail back in this little groove, and then I'm just pulling further back. That could actually mean we could attach this. If you know how this is supposed to actually work, please let me know so we can fix it for next time. All right, I definitely think that this was the problem. So now the baby just woke up, so I'm gonna try and pull up the sail and then bring it back in, and then we'll see how it goes. I mean, honestly, I think it just looks a lot better now as well. I think we are now getting more of the full shape. Let's try and bring it down. Oh yeah, okay. Again, just rolled way too much forward. I'm really not sure. Like I feel like the problem might be this one, because I mean I tried basically doing everything with the boom, still get the problem. But it feels like this one is just too loose. Like it wants to sit close to the mast, and that will make the sail come too far that way. Yeah, okay, so I mean we got it down. It now sits pretty nice and tight in there, but I definitely need to, I don't know, work this thing out. So again, a lot of you have already tried to help me with this, but now you have some more information on what's probably going wrong here. So please let me know if you know something that I don't.
We're just at this buoy, just chilling and enjoying the sun. This has been like a really nice ending to a very chaotic sailing trip where everything pretty much went wrong. But it's all good now. It ended really well. It's very sunny, very beautiful, and yeah, it will do better next time. So remember to subscribe to see more of our failures.